जाता है बसंत को, हंस जैसा जीवन जाता है बसंत को, ले गुनों की नोटी बिखरे जहाँ जहाँ पर, ले गुनों की नोटी बिखरे जहाँ जहाँ पर, शब्दों का क्या भरोसा। कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छू ले, कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छू ले, झट से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर, गद से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर, सांसों का क्या भरोसा। रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर, सांसों का क्या भरोसा। रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर, प्रभु का नाम जप ले, गलिया से वहाँ पर, शब्दों का क्या भरोसा। रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर, शब्दों का क्या भरोसा, शब्दों का क्या भरोसा। Good evening, everyone. I'll unmute somebody. I'll just make a again with just now with COVID-19. Today exercise will be all to do with COVID-19 to make the lung stronger, correct your posture, and activate your vagus nerve. What is the vagus nerve? It's one of the longest nerve in the body, goes from your crown chakra right to the bottom, connected to all the different parts of the body, to your lung, your heart, your kidney, liver function, digestive system, everything is connected to your thyroid gland, everything connected to that. So once you activate, you can activate the vagus nerve very easily by breathing, by humming, by singing, even throwing cool water over your face, you can activate the vagus nerve. That's what affects your hearing as well. As you get older, vagus nerve comes through the body all over, comes past through the either side of the neck, around back of the ear, into the brain. When you get damage here, that's where you get the humming sound in your eardrum and your problem with it. So by correcting that damage to the vagus nerve, you can repair anything in the body, what you want. Very important. So one of the best ways to, when you chant A, O, you activate the vagus nerve itself. Also, you raise all the chakras from your solar plex, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and the crown chakra. So let's take in the Gyan Mudra and take a deep breath and chant. Just watch me first. Ah. Then make your mouth oh, and then we're going to do that for 5 times. So sitting in, let me just close that off. Sitting in Gyan Mudra, back straight, take a deep breath in. And for the last time, and relax. So some of the exercise we do this more just now. You've done it before as well. You can, whatever name you want to give it, you can call it face yoga. Very good for anti-aging, give you glow to your face, get rid of double chin. It does that due to the blood flow to your face is increased. The face starts to glow, balances your hormones, so you don't get any acne and pimples on your skin, on your face. Tone of your muscle, so you don't get any wrinkles, and produce more oily substance, which keeps your face shiny and prevent dryness, so you get a natural glow on your face. And it's a we also activate all the vagus nerve, very good for hearing problem, also very good for your thyroid, very good for sleep apnea or snoring, eyes, everything on your face improve just by this exercise. So first sit in the Gyan Mudra, take 30 seconds of deep breathing first. And relax. Next, you're going to make your face like a monkey face. Blow your whole mouth completely up and hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. Next, you blow one side and throw to the other side.
Sorry, Sam, are you blowing out? Are you breathing in and blowing out, or are you moving the tongue in and out inside?
No. Blowing out to your cheeks.
Blowing out to your cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want to unmute yourself, please? If you don't mind, thank you. And relax. Next, you blow your upper, your bottom lips only. And relax. Next, you make your face like O. You first breathe in. When you breathe in, your cheeks sucks in. And when you breathe out, your cheeks comes out. And relax. Next, you suck your cheek and your leg and your lips, everything inside. Remember, we used to play these games when we were a child. We used to do that like a bit of fun. But now we know why we're doing it for. Next, to get a double chin, put your chin up and take your bottom lips up the way. So you're stretching this part of the neck muscle. And relax. Then you turn right, do the same thing. And then turn left. And relax. And one of the good way of activating the biggest nerve is through your tongue. If you take your tongue out and try to touch your nose, try to stretch your tongue as much as you can. And then once you stretch it, you take your tongue out as far as you can and waggle it right, left, right, left. And relax. Next, you take tongue out as far as you can and lift up. That will get a double chin there. And relax. Once more. And relax. Next one now, you take tongue out and the next one is Khichdi Mudra, which you open your mouth and you roll your tongue upward with the tip of the tongue, you press the roof of the mouth. This is able to activate the parasympathetic nerve system, which relaxes your breath and your blood pressure goes down and body becomes much more state of calmness. This by doing this. Excellent. Well done. So you've done all that. For support the lung, you need to have a right posture. A lot of us sitting like this, which is not healthy for you. You have to sit more like this. So we do some exercise to strengthen your lung muscle. Put your both hands on the, this one, I think we should start with the, just take the time up and down. And relax. Next, put your both hand there for 10 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do the reverse. 5, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Next, put your both hand there And you try to pull out, your shoulder goes forward, your posture goes like that. Hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. Again. Excellent. Next, put your both hands together, middle, putting pressure, right hand on left hand, right hand, nicely tight. Bring your shoulder up. Then you take for 10 times up and down. 1, 2. And relax. Next, put your both hands parallel to each other and to the floor and to the both hands, and we do the scissor action. And relax. Excellent. You can feel the pain in the shoulder because it's all working. Next, behind the back, you're going to touch with the 5 finger all like this. And relax. Next, put your both hands, make a tight fist, put it both under like this, and turn around. And do the reverse. And relax. Next, put your both hands behind your back, grab it, try to get your shoulder up forward. Hold it for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Once more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. I said to you, you have a lot of meridian in the body, 6 on either side. If they are blocked, energy can't flow freely, and that causes a lot of health issues. If your lung meridian is blocked, what illness can you have? Asthma, bronchitis, cold, flu, allergy, hay fever, depression, stress, anxiety, eczema, sore throat, skin problem, and this is, and your emotions are, your grief, and you feel sad. So really, you have to clear the blockage. One of the best way to clear the blockage also is your ring finger is connected to your lung. So just hold hand like this and just rub over your ring finger. Both hands. That itself will help to control your emotion and improve your lung function. That's part of acupressure, both sides. Now, if we will do some more exercise for lung meridian now, to open up the lung meridian. If then you block it, put your hand there in front, take up, And hold the beach ball in your hand. And as you go back, you breathe in. And relax. Then bend the hand like that and shake your hand like that. And then put your both hands in the front as you breathe in. Next, turn the hand upside down, your back of your hand facing each other. Next, put your both hand knee, so rolling your shoulder in. And then do the reverse. And when you hold your hand like this, where your thumb is, this is lung meridian final knob before it goes into the lung. So take your fist, tap it there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, if you look at the thumb line, if you go 4 finger above, press here and pump it with hand. This will open up the lung meridian as well. And do the same thing with opposite hand. 4 finger above. And relax. Next, we do some clapping. Like if you clap your hand, this is your lung meridian, you have a heart meridian, you have a large intestine meridian, a small intestine, lymphatic system, and also your thyroid, left hand, your heart, spleen, your right hand, your liver, gallbladder. So, but you're exercising most of the body main organs. So put your hand like a cup, and clap the 9 times. 1, 2. And the last time, 1, 2. Excellent. Now, to improve your health, it's all been proven. They've done a second research which is approved that nitric oxide is able to kill the COVID-19 99%. It was a successful rate. They still do the final trial. They only start producing nitric oxide in Canada, UK, and Israel, or different countries. They probably sold over the counter. It's just like a sanitizer you buy. It's not a vaccine, but when you go out, when you come back in, you spray into your nasal passage, which kills the virus and protects you. But before that comes out, you can you don't have to spend money. You can do it freely. Nitric oxide. Just by humming, focusing on nasal passage, you create nitric oxide, which kills the virus, reduces the inflammation, and helps to remove mucus from upper respiratory tract. So plays a very important part in today's climate of COVID-19. But also this exercise is very good for even for allergy, for hay fever, also for any of the flu, because it kills any kind of virus. So put your hand, take your palm of your hand, cover over your ear, take your glasses off, and so you don't hear anything apart from your sound. Close your eyes, close your mouth, take a deep breath and make a humming sound for 5 times. And relax. Such a simple exercise, and you're creating nitric oxide. I've done an experiment myself. Every night, I take my blood pressure and done this nitric oxide exercise, and my blood pressure has gone down just by doing that. Sometimes it takes about 10-15 minutes before it does the effect. Nitric oxide is produced by all the food you eat, vegetable, broccoli, or even a beetroot, pomegranate, and certain thing. But that's nitrite. But when it mixed with saliva, it produces nitric oxide when it goes to the stomach and react with acid. So really, don't use mouthwash. Mouthwash is harming you. It kills the bacteria, which also produces nitric oxide, helps to produce nitric oxide with the food. If you use mouthwash, you won't produce nitric oxide. So please, if you're using mouthwash, just throw that into the sink. Buy the tongue cleaner. Use the tongue cleaner to clean your tongue. Very important. That will help to produce more nitric oxide. And that itself. And now what happens is, nitric oxide, when it's created, it lies in the blood vessel skin surface. When you do certain hand exercise, it releases from the surface of the blood vessel into the blood flow. So it's able to dilate the blood vessel and also clears any plaque deposit in the artery. So that helps to blood doesn't go sticky, so it doesn't form a plaque. So it makes the blood flow easier. So it helps reduce your blood pressure. That's the science behind it. So we've done the humming sound. Let's do the blowout, nitric oxide blowout exercise to make it circulate in your body. No point having it, but not flowing through your body. You have to get through the nitric oxide in the circulation. Very important. This exercise helps to circulate the nitric oxide with your blood flow. So if you stand up, please. As you saw it, you breathe in and we do it 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Next, it's like a dead man walking. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Now both hands on the side, like a dead man, start jump without moving your body at all. Hand on the side. As you breathe in, you go up. When you breathe out, go in. 1. And relax. You all still standing up. I need to sit down because I can't see me in the camera what I'm going to do. Just you stay standing up and put your hand there. Standing up. As you breathe in, you go up. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Excellent. Well done. So now we have done, you can sit down in any asana where you're sitting down, Vajrasan, Sukhasan, Padmasan, or sitting in the chair, no problem. And just to let you know, tomorrow morning, 9:30 to 11, we do a chair yoga. Everybody who comes to the class there have to sit in the chair. So you don't make anybody else feel disabled or anything else. We all sit in the chair and do it, that's it. So now we go into before we do the Bhastika, we're going to expand the lung using the mudra. Whole universe is made up of 5 elements: fire, air, space, earth, and water. Thumb is your fire, index finger air, middle finger space, ring finger earth, and little finger water. Fire is positive, air is positive, space is negative, earth is neutral, water is negative. The fire is the important element. Touching the fire to the tip of the element, you balance the element. Bringing to the base, you increase it. And bringing to the element to the base of fire and pressing it, you suppress it. So what does mudra does? Mudra directs the prana to certain part of the body to energize. What is prana? Universal energy. It's all around us. Nothing in the universe can move without the prana. The body to be active, you need prana. How do you get prana? Obviously, food and water, air we breathe in, and sitting in the sun, walking among the plants, birds, and the bees, and the mountain, and the lakes, and so on. How much prana you get from food and water? Most people will spend all their life eating and drinking. They will say 60, 70, 80%. But I'm going to disappoint you. Less than quarter comes from food and water, the prana. More than 50% comes from breathing. And the rest come from nature. So breath is the main vehicle for prana to enter your body. So prana is very important. Now let's set. So what you do when you do different mudra, you direct the energy to certain part of the body. You have 3 sections of the lung on the right side, 2 sections on the left, with the heart in the middle. So if you sit in Gyan mudra, upside down in Chin mudra, that sends a prana to the bottom section of the lung. And we try to expand gently with the use of Bhastrika in Khichdi mudra. Do that for 30 seconds. And relax. Still keeping the chin mudra, focusing on the bottom section of the lung. We're going to Kapalbhati to expand the bottom section. As long as you do 1 per second, 60 per minute, you won't harm anybody. Even people with high blood pressure, or even female with monthly cycle, they can all can do it. But if you're pregnant, you can't do it. And if you had a surgery, depending on type of surgery, 3 to 6 months, you can't do it. So in last 2 cases, you just do the Bhastrika. Rest of us sitting in Chin Mudra, we do Kapalbhati for 1 minute, focusing on the bottom section of the lung. And relax. So you manage to expand the bottom section of the lung. Now try to expand the top section. We use the Adi Mudra. Open your palm of your hand, put the thumb in the middle, and make a tight fist. That sends a prana to the top section of your lung and your airways. Very good for people with asthma, bronchitis, any respiratory disease. So holding it like that and doing Bhastrika for 30 seconds. And relax. But still keeping the Adi Mudra, we're going to Kapalbhati for 1 minute. And relax. Take a deep breath. So by using the Chin Mudra and Adi Mudra, we manage to expand the bottom section and the top section. Now we're going to expand the whole of the lung with light exercise. So put your hand forward and you breathe in and be like. Excellent. Next, with your both hand there, you go back, you breathe in. When you go forward, you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. Some of you are doing just like this. There's no point. You have to open like this. You open up your lung. and then you're coming forward, closing it. So you're squeezing your lung to let the air out completely. You have to go. Then you get the maximum opening of the lung. Very important. Next, put your both hands middle. You breathe in the middle. We go right or left, you breathe out. And relax. Excellent. Last one, make a tight fist. As you go up, you breathe in. Turn your hand right, make a fist, and come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and relax. Now we go on to the very first pranayam of Bhastrika to give your body the vitality, the energy. We use it 3 things you have to do. First, Gyan Mudra, touching your index finger to the tip of the thumb, other remain straight. That increase your memory power, more focus, more concentrate. Next, Khichdi Mudra, roll your tongue up. That makes the breath deeper. So your number of breaths per second is cut down to 7, 8, 10. So that itself expands your lung further. And also meditate on third eye. That helps to, because Khichdi Mudra itself makes you go inward rather than outward. So you try to find out who you are. What's the purpose of life? What are you doing this earth? It's all about finding yourself. Very important. You put in Gyan Mudra, back straight, Khichdi Mudra.
प्राणी तू मन पर मारे मन की मैल उतार ओ प्राणी मन की मैल उतार ओ प्राणी तू मन पर मारे मन की मैल उतार ओ प्राणी मन की मैल उतार कैसे हो मन की मैल उतार ओ प्राणी तू मन पर मारे मन की मैल उतार ओ प्राणी मन की मैल उतार सदा नवद्वार हरे सदा नवपाणी मन की मैल तो तारी तू मन मन मारे मन की मैल तो तारी मन की मैल संगत थी चल मेरे मन नित्य तुझको तामा संगत थी नित्य तुझको तामा प्राणी मन की मैल
And relax. Let's
मन बल मारे प्राणी मन की मैलता ब्रह्मानंद प्रभु का जो चाहे निसदा
and relax. Well done. Rub your hand together and cover your face. Next, a lot of us are getting younger. Day by day, we're getting older. We're losing our memories. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. You have to learn to use your brain. Remember in school days, remember when you were young, how did the school children were punished? You have to become a murga. Murga ban ke baithna padta tha. This activates your right and left hemisphere, makes you more intelligent, increase your memory power. That's how they done it. But we forgot the cause. We just looked at it as a punishment. So let's all stand up, do that for this. Increase memory power. Hold the both ear like this. Ear lobe is like a pressure point for brain power. And you go down breathing and doing Khichdi Mudra. And you go down, you breathe in and be like. Dr. Sudarshan ji को हमने मुर्गी बनाई दी आखिर में नहीं I'm kidding you और मजाक कर रहे हैं sorry I shouldn't be personal I don't mean to
We are not getting punishment, we are getting therapeutic effect.
That's it thank you I'm not
Otherwise, dementia will come soon.
आप तो बहन जी है इसलिए आपके पीछे पड़ गए हम कोई बात नहीं हम जानते थे आप बुरा नहीं मानेंगे and relax. Well done. That's one exercise. Second is you have tried to use the right brain and left brain balance. We're all used to using one side of the brain, not the both. Other one is make a tight fist. Left hand, take your thumb out. Right hand, take your little finger out. What you have to do now is bring thumb inside, open this goes in, this comes in. Right? Can you do that fast enough? That itself will activate your right hemisphere and the left hemisphere and balance the whole thing out. See, if you're right-handed, I will give you an exercise. For 10 minutes, don't use right hand for anything at all. Use left hand. Even brushing your teeth, putting a light switch on, cutting your onion, or making anything you're doing, do with the opposite hand, what you're not used to. And third is to improve your senses, your smell, your taste, your finger feel. For health and safety, be careful, don't hurt yourself. For 5 to 10 minutes, if I'm going to go from here, this room, to my next door room, close my eyes, don't look, and try to feel the wall without touching it, without seeing it eyes, and walk through and try to put the light switch on with the blind eyes. That will improve your senses. All these are important. That's why the blind people are much more sensitive to smell, feel. They can feel the surface without even touching it, without even seeing it. They have a stronger senses are stronger. We don't use it. We use eyes so much, we forget to use the senses as much. We have to activate them more. All I'm trying to do is highlighting the problem. If you really want to live long and healthy, you have to activate all your senses, use them on a daily basis. Something, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's what happens.
Also one thing.
Yeah, on you go, Thakur bhai. क्या बोल रहे हैं, बोलिए.
Yeah, also what I think that while we are practicing on our left hand, we should also try to write.
That's it, right with the left hand. Yeah, that's it.
Because I have seen people who suffer from stroke. One side is paralyzed, one side is working, but he can't write.
That's it.
We practice writing with left hand. It's also useful.
That's another way of kind of trying to draw circles with both hands, like the same thing. So it's like kind of using your both hands to try to practice opposite hand to write down as much as you can. Yeah. That's a very good suggestion, Thakur bhai. I'm still doing a lot of research on that just now. I'm just touched the surface just now. It will take me another 3-4 weeks to come to the more exercise for the brain, how to tidy up your right and left hemisphere properly. There are a lot of tools available. You can do it very gently, like writing, things like that. And do certain, and first you have to find out which side is more dominant, right or left. You can do that as well. Now we've done the Bhastika. Next, what I want to do now is, you've been sitting for some time. Now stretch your leg in the front. You do grinding. Put your hand in the front. As you go forward, you breathe out. When you go back, you breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And then do the reverse. And relax. Now take your leg apart, hand on the side. As you breathe in, when you breathe out, touch your toes or your knee, depending on your own ability. Listen to your body. Your body is your asset, your liability. Make sure if it's hurting something, don't do it. Put your hand there. And you can do it faster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15 and relax. Next, we have to get the butter out of the milk. But this is again very good for your coordination. As you move your left leg forward, your right hand should go forward. And when your left leg goes down, got me? I get mixed up as well. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Another good one for coordination is you put your hand there. You're going. And then do the opposite.
For people on the floor is butterfly. Move your knees
Butterfly.
up
You
and
do
down.
butterfly. Well done. Yes, excellent. Butterfly is very good for your sciatica pain as well. Excellent. Keep doing it at least 30 times. Butterfly or do whatever you're doing, no problem. Sitting up here. And relax. Excellent. Next, we're going to do the hand exercise. Put your both hands in the front. As you breathe in. Then make a tight fist. And relax. Put your both hands there. Then make a tight fist. Both hands there. And do the reverse. And relax. And people will have frozen shoulder, put your thumb knuckle together like this. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, without opening your knuckle up, go as far as you can. Remember the shoulder exercise we did in the start? That will also prevent frozen shoulder. Prevention is better than cure. You have to do daily, that will happen. Next, put your both hands there. Then keeping it there, go sideways. Then keeping your hand there, touch the front. Then do the reverse. And relax. You both hand up in there, breathe in. When you breathe out, make a triangle. Hold there for a few seconds.
Do it behind the head. No, top of the head.
That's
Keep your
it.
hands behind. Yeah.
Needs to go behind the
down.
head.
And
That's
pull
it.
the elbow down. So it will pull the other elbow.
And relax. Excellent. Now interlock your
Come
finger.
down.
Put the back of the head. Take a deep breath in. holding your breath, put the pressure on each other. Bring your hands slightly forward, hold it for 10 seconds. Very good for spondylitis. And relax. Once more. Then the right hand.
Fingers pointing upwards. Fingers pointing upwards.
And the left side.
Yes, that's better.
And then both hands together like that again on the forehead. Hold it for 10 seconds and relax. Once more. Excellent. Well done. And do the opposite.
Stretch them backwards as well. Yes, big stretch.
And my experience going around the world, what I find, even young children tend to have a frozen shoulder because of their posture. They're putting an iPhone, iPad, and all that. The certain exercise you have to do to prevent that. What I find, one of the best one is if you can do pranam like this, mudra, behind your back. Can you do that? If you can't do it, just hold the hand like this and do Kapalbhati. That will stretch your shoulder as well. Again, these are for prevention. If you do regularly, you won't get it. That's one. Second one is make a, like this, twist your hand line, like this. And just Kapalbhati.
You feel your shoulders being pulled.
And do the opposite. Another good one also is put your left hand behind your back, take it fire, and take your right hand up and try to grab the other hand if you can. If you can't, then use a napkin or something to pull towards you as close as possible and look up and do Kapalbhati. नहीं भी हाथ पकड़ में आता है कम से कम नाटक तो कर सकते हो just act, doesn't matter. Try to go. I can't touch either, but I'm trying to make it as close as possible as you can. And do the same thing with opposite. Now left hand goes, this is a bit harder. People do right-handed. And take your left hand behind your back as far as you can. Look up. And relax. Because I was quite interested in spondylitis. My father is a doctor. He had a spondylitis. He had the surgery. Because of surgery, he died of that spondylitis. So I was quite kind of, when I got involved with Swamiji, I was looking at spondylitis, how to fix it with the yoga, with natural. That's why I was trying to do a lot of research on it. It's not very, but the problem is sometimes what happens if you lack of vitamin D3, you have too much calcium, it gets deposited in your neck, at the joint, and connects all the nerve system together. So you can't separate them. And that's what causes spondylitis, and sometimes your nerve system, also your posture. It's a lot of different reasons. Medical science is a very unique science. So it's really, I'm just touching the tip of the thing, tip of the subject. I'm not a doctor, I'm just a plumber. I just walk around with the plunger, you know, that's all I do. Really. So really, I don't have much knowledge, but trying to give you whatever I have in kind of simple language. So obviously all my sister and brother can understand and promote their health. Very important. Next, put your chin there. That's the next exercise. As you breathe in, you go out. That's the last time. Next, you bend your neck like a pendulum. So you breathe in. All these are very good for your thyroid as well, and for sleep apnea and snoring. And relax. Next, you breathe in the middle. When you look behind your back, breathe out and come back breathing in and go the opposite side. And relax. Next, you take your head around the circle, not too far. And do the reverse. And relax. Excellent. So next week, my focus will be on lung exercise for asthma, bronchitis, and so on. But what I've decided to do, talking to all the brothers and sisters, every month, from 1st of the month to 10th of the month, we'll do the weight loss class. Because everybody has a problem. Most of the health issue happens due to obesity. So really we have to manage that, especially with COVID-19 as well. When it affects the obese people, it has a more severe reaction to it. So really we have to have no choice, but we have to get your body right. Most of the fat goes around the belly, and that's what gives you type 2 diabetes as well, and all the other health issues. So we have to, and that's why I think it's a good idea to do it every month for 10 days so people can kind of get used to it and change their habit. It's all about discipline and changing your habit. Very important. Now let's go on to the Kapalbhati. First, very important one is Saj Sang Mudra, both hands together, tight, and put the thumb on the top. That corrects the spine from the throat, from the neck right down to the piles. So, and every spine is connected to different organ, so it improve overall health. Putting like this corrects your spine flexibility as well, makes it straight. Do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And relax. Excellent. Next, stretch your palm up as high you can, and focusing on your spine, do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And relax. Next, very simple one. Stretch your leg in the front. Take your right leg over the left leg. Left hand comes up, goes across like that. And the right hand goes behind your back. So you're twisting your whole body towards the left side, including your neck. So you're exercising every single cell, muscle, organ on the left side of the body. From your thyroid, your heart, your left lung, your spleen, your adrenal gland, intestine, large and small, your kidney, and every cells and muscles. And lift that to Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And relax. Next, leg again. This time take the left leg over the right leg. Right hand comes up, go across there. And the left hand goes behind your back. You're twisting everything towards the left side. Exercising everything on the right side, from your liver, gallbladder, and so on.
Ishwar, you change your hand. Use the other hand behind the knee. Yes, and look back. Yes, well done.
And relax. Excellent. Now we go on to different mudra. I'm a structural engineer. I do everything structurally, systematically. There is a madness in the way I'm doing it. First, to improve your body health, you got to have good communication between the brain and all the organs. They have to pass through the neck. To improve anything on the neck, you have to do the Udan Mudra, 4 fingers touching together. That also sends a prana to your throat chakra. So very good to increase your metabolism, also your vocal cord, and good for young children who stammer as well. You can put it like this to get the maximum benefit. You put them on the shoulder like this. And also to get the even further benefit. Remember, we are Indians. We're looking for maximum benefit, little effort. And you turn around, so you're twisting your neck as well. Fine. So you double benefit you're having. Are you doing it? Very good for female, for thyroid problem. And relax. If you feel dizzy, just take a little stop and start again, no problem. Remember, we're talking about increasing your memory power. In acupressure, there's one of the very easy points to increase your pituitary gland. You take your thumb and press the nail and the front like this for 20 times, hard. Once you've done that, and then you hold it on the side. Can you see it? And you press it very hard, very painful. That itself activates your pituitary and pineal gland. Obviously, you do that for both hands. I'm just showing you one. I felt I remember my mind sometimes goes in tangent. I thought this was quite a useful information. You can do that anytime, watching TV, and do the same thing other hand. No, that's it. That's the bit of a relaxation between the Kapalbhati. Next, the very important one is once you've done the Udan Mudra, to do Vayu Mudra. Index finger, base of the thumb. What that does is release any gas lying in the stomach, because that gas, when it travels to the weakest point, if you have a knee pain, it goes to the knee, creates a bigger inflammation, and that creates pain. When the gas is released, inflammation goes down and the pain releases as well. And also, this also creates a lot of, usually it happens due to constipation or due to eating food with not digesting properly. It starts fermenting, and that creates a lot of gas. When that travels up, gives you hiatus hernia, passes through your heart, gives you palpitation, passes through your throat, gives you sore throat. When it goes to your mouth, gives you coated tongue, white tongue, also in your mouth, bad breath. When you go to your nose, gives you sinus problem. When it goes to the head, gives you very severe migraine. So really, you have to get a Vayu. So this is Vayu Mudra. What you think, body delivers. When you're doing Vayu Mudra, you have to say to yourself, yes, I'm getting rid of extra gas from my body. And relax. To get the maximum benefit of Kapalbhati, you have to do the Kapalbhati continuously, depending on your ailment, for minimum 10 minutes up to half an hour. If you have cancer, you do half an hour morning, half an hour evening. So it's not, the package is same, but the quantity changes. That's all. So really, Kapalbhati is one of the best exercise, and also Kapalbhati done continuously. That's what we do today. If you're tired in between, rest a few seconds and join in again. So we've done the Udan Mudra, we've done the Vayu. Next is the Prana Mudra, your little finger and the ring finger touching together. That increases prana in your body. Very good for eyesight and also increase your immunity. The extra prana we got, use the prana to detox. Apan Mudra, your middle and the ring finger touching together like a deer pose, and put it there. And do. Keep doing it. This mudra helps to get rid of toxin from your body through your sweat, to the kidney function, bowel movement, and breathing out. Also get rid of anything negative in your body, foreign material. Also makes your thought process more positive, gets rid of negative thoughts. And relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. Thanks to Baba Ramdevji, the amount of energy I gather through the pranayama, I can't tell you. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I've got 5 Zoom sessions already. I've done 3 yoga sessions and 2 personal reasons we had to do for hour or so morning and evening as well. So I have done 5 sessions and I still feel energetic. I don't feel tired at all. It's all thanks to pranayama, increasing the level of oxygen in your body, eating the right food as well. Very important. So we've done the pran mudra, apan mudra. Now we want to do weight loss. So you can do, usually I used to do Surya mudra, but last week, we just finished yesterday, the weight loss class. In my research, I found doing the Sunni, I don't know, I forgot the name again, your little finger and the ring finger, base of the thumb. That helps to increase your pitta and reduce your kapha. Pitta is like a digestive system, increase your metabolism, heat in the body, and kapha reduces your weight. So very good for weight loss, this mudra. And you have to be positive. What you think, body, what mind thinks, body will deliver. If you think it's not going to happen to you, then it won't happen. You're wasting your time. So you have to be positive. Mind over matter. And relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. Last not the least, people with low blood pressure, do the ling mudra, with both hands together and thumb like this. People with high blood pressure are prone to be apan vayu mudra. Index finger vayu mudra and apan mudra both together. Why do you do that? If you had a high blood pressure, if your husband, your wife had high blood pressure, when you phone the hospital, nurse will pick up the phone. What they ask you? What did you have to eat? Had you got constipation? When you got a lot of gas, when you travel up, gives you same kind of symptom as heart attack. And also when you have extra fluid in the body, that creates the pressure in your heart as well. So this releases gas, this releases fluid from the body. That's how it reduces the blood pressure. That's the science behind the mudra. So let's do the Panvayu mudra or the Ling mudra, depending on your own element. Keep doing it. Other way to support your lung, eat everything spicy food. Lung meridian correspond to pungent or spicy taste. By increasing the intake of such food, we support the lung health. Overall, prana and the blood circulation to the lung. Some examples good for lung is ginger, mint, radish, garlic, pear, leeks, mushroom, rice. What are the common factor in all of these? Do you know what's the common factor? Can somebody say? They all are white. So white food is good for your lung. That's the message it's trying to tell you. Anything white is good for your lung, for bad for your heart. Not all of it, like sugar, a certain thing is bad for your diabetes. So really you have to be careful. I don't want to generalize. I'm just telling you kind of, sorry. It's like there's always a positive and always a negative as well. You have to look at the both sides and try to balance it depending on your own body itself. So we've done the Kapalbhati. Take your hand up in there, rub them together. Excellent. Well done. So if you have any kind of ailment, you have to do yoga morning and evening. Even for hour and a half in the morning and half an hour to hour in the evening, no problem. And next, we'll do the Ujjayi. which is very important for thyroid, weight loss, overall health, to balance your hormone. Hormones are the one sends a message, uses your pituitary gland uses hormones to send a message to the different part of the body to react to certain things. If you're eating food, it tells the brain, tells to the your thyroid hormone to the liver, the person going to eat the food. So you start producing the biles, which is stored in gallbladder, which releases this to digest your food. It's all systematically works. God has created the whole body in a certain way. It's also designed to heal itself as well. So really, body is designed to heal itself. As long as you give the right nutrients, right oxygen supply, and we do need medicine as a last resort, not as the first resort. First point should be self-healing yourself automatically. Very important. So now let's Ujjayi sitting in, you clamp your throat, like somebody trying to throttle you, and doing Khichdi Mudra. That makes, and when you breathe in, your thyroid vibrates. That activates your thyroid gland. You do a 3 short one and then the long one. Once you can't do it any longer, you put your leg down. That helps to massage the thyroid gland. And then close your right nostril, come up and breathe from left to cool it down. That's the whole process. Let's try it. Chin down. Close your right nostril, come up and for last time. Excellent. Next very important pranayama is Anulom Vilom. Obviously, you should all know what's the benefit of pranayama. Increases the level of oxygen in your blood, helps to balance your body temperature, releases good hormones, exercise your internal organs, so any lipid fat around the organ dissolves and removed from the body, so organ can perform an optimum task. As the toxins are eradicated, highly clean body, highly immune body, your immunity improves. So WBC able to kill the virus or anything at all. The best of the benefit of pranayama is help to control your emotion, your anger, fear, anxiety, depression. They all calm down. How do you do that? You have the body and the mind. Either gets frightened, what happened to your breath? You go faster and heavier. So what Swami is saying, reverse the role. By gently breathing in and out, you learn to control your mind. Whenever you feel stress, just take a gentle breathing in, breathing out. That itself activates the vagus nerve, which relaxes, activates the parasympathetic nerve system and relaxes the body. Very important. Even doing humming sound or singing. Go bathroom singer, just go in the bathroom, start singing. Also cold shower. I forgot to tell you. Cold shower activates the vagus nerve. So whenever you feel stressed, just take cool water from the tap, throw over your face, your stress will go away. When I'm taking a shower, I always take hot, cold, and finish with cold shower. Very cold water, very ice cold. No pain, no gain. That itself complete. But also, a lot of people die in the shower with heart attack. Why is that? Because they wash their head first. So the blood flows to the head first and brings with a plaque or any blockage in any cholesterol and blocks the blood vessel, and that's when you get a stroke. You should always start with the bottom, feet. Wash your feet first with cold or hot water, and then go up the ladder slowly. Think about it. I've heard a lot of cases where people have died in the shower. So I'm not a doctor, but that's my understanding of the thing. So really, what I try to do is wash first feet and all that, and then come up, then my hip, and then come up with the shoulder, and then the head. Head is the last thing I wash. Obviously, I don't have hair, so I don't have that problem anyway. So that's the positive side of my kind of involvement, But that's the way you should shower yourself. A lot of people go in the shower, first thing they do is put shampoo and start wash their hair. That's the first thing they do. When you're young, you're okay. But when you grow older, and when you get certain age, when you have certain health issue, then it can create a problem, especially if you have high cholesterol or something like that. It's very important. So have we finished the Anlom Vilom yet? Sorry, I've lost the plot here now. Have we done the Anlom Vilom, Prabhuji? Not yet.
No, you were talking. They should have started doing it.
Sorry.
You should do it
I
when you mention the subject. You should start doing it and listen to it.
I know. But sometimes people don't focus. They don't do it or don't focus. Okay, let's do in Vayu Mudra. Gyan Mudra, left hand, right hand. Student Vayu Mudra, I do it. That's the best to get maximum benefit. Put it there. And doing Khichdi Mudra, then your breath is deeper. The difference in temperature is bigger. The more chance of dissolving, removing the blockage, and prevents heart attack and stroke. Also helps to clear the blockage in the meridian as well. And relax. Take your both hands up in there. Rub them together. And next we do the Brahmani. The purpose of Brahmani is to activate your crown chakra, your brain. Good for increasing your memory. Also very good for prevention of dementia, other things, inflammation in the brain cell, and so on. Take your glasses off. Your thumb to close your earlobe, index finger on your forehead, and 3 fingers to cover your eyes and close your mouth. And do the Khichdi Mudra that sends the vibration to the crown chakra. Take a deep breath in. Still keeping eyes closed in Gyan Mudra. We take a deep breath and chant Om for 3 times. Still keeping eyes closed. We do prana, silent, deep breathing for 30 seconds in Kijimanda. Gently take your both hands up in there, rub them together. You both hands together. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all enjoy prosperity. May none suffer. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And obviously, my mother-in-law passed away, my mother, yesterday. The Swamiji did a havan for us this afternoon. So really, it's on the Asta channel tonight, 10 o'clock, if somebody wants to watch it. And also I put the video in the Yoga with Sam group. You'll see Swamiji there and Acharya doing the havan with me for the piece of the Atma Ki Santi ke liye. If you're interested, you can watch that. So let's roll like a lion to get your thyroid gland. Very good for your thyroid, your vocal cord, sleep apnea, and snoring. Ah! The last time. Massage your throat. And the best form exercise is. Thank you, friend. And tomorrow we have the chair yoga in the morning from 9:30 to 11 with the same length. And tomorrow 4 to 5, there's no evening class, 4 to 5 is Children Yoga. If you're interested, then I'll put if you go to Yoga with Sam, you can see the link. You can contact Navanita, who can, and will give you the password and things like that. But really, if anybody got anything to ask, question, anything like that, how to take this forward further, we can discuss it later on as well. But if you have any suggestion, you're welcome to talk about it. You can mute yourself if you want to unmute.
Ramanji, first of all, we're very sorry to hear that about Mataji's.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
And
Yeah.
but to the Golok Dham in the lotus root of Lord Krishna's feet.
That's it.
We are very sorry. I want to ask you, which is coming in my mind again and again.
What's that?
Can you talk, please? Please, please. Just 1 minute. Give me, please. Can you ask a question, madam?
Unmute. सब म्यूट कर देते हैं. Okay, unmute yourself, Sudarshanji.
Anji, just very basic question I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, I am doing the classes, so I have to tell them in detail everything. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there's no interest people have got.
Yeah.
Now, when we're doing activation of our nitric oxide, we are mainly concentrating on the upper arm exercises.
That's it. On the arm. Yes, that's it.
I think any exercise can help. Idea is to increase your exercises. We are doing so many exercises of lower limb while you are doing this jogging, what they call jogging. So many steps are covered of the Surya Namaskar also. Is that just only you do your upper arm? What
No,
about
that's see the nitric oxide need to start from here, from the hand and all that, from the upper part.
Yeah.
Not from the bottom, because that's where the blood starts to flow from the heart. So you want to create nitric oxide more near the heart, so the heart goes from there into the flow, circulation. That's what they're trying. That's my understanding. That's where all the exercise of research, they all do the hand exercise, nothing else. Everybody's talking the same thing.
Yeah,
I've looked at 50 videos. They all do the same thing.
Because
That's
other
right.
thing is, you are saying the vagus nerve is going right down.
No, the vagus nerve, but this is for nitric oxide I'm talking about.
But vagus nerve activation is helping for the
nitric. Yeah, we can do vagus nerve. But this is more just for nitric oxide to create in the near the heart. So make sure you're getting enough nitric oxide to it is there, but to circulate it in your blood flow, to go to all the part, to dilate the blood vessel and prevention of clot forming. That's what they're saying to me. That's what I've gathered from the information I've gathered so far.
Thank you very much.
All I'm saying, you might have more knowledge from saying it, but exercise will harm. It can't harm you. It will only help you anyway, no?
Okay, you want unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Carry on. Oh, unmute yourself. Okay.
Vivian, how are you?
No.
I'm fine. Can I ask a question,
yes,
Sam?
Yeah, on you go.
My thumb is clicking. It's very painful, the right one. I don't know why, but I'm doing vibronics, but it's clicking, click, click, click.
What kind of do you do? What do you do with the thumb? What kind of action? Do you stretch or do you do something with it?
It just started this 2 weeks ago. Suddenly, when it clicks.
No. What kind of work you did? What kind of work you did before then, when you were younger? What did you do with the hand?
I'm still painting. I'm an artist.
That's what's causing it. That's painting because you're using your arms. I remember now. You did the painting in the Peace Island. I still got the painting. Lovely. I still got the photo.
The only thing is, it's just my thumb.
Yes,
my right thumb.
But one thing is, then what do you do? If you have the gun, put it on the thumb, that will resolve it. Have you got the gun? Have you got that?
No.
Two? This one or this one? You might have this one, is it?
Yeah, I can do pen.
You have this one or this one? Which one you have?
No, this is a pain. This is a pain gun, not a pen. It's a pain gun.
No, a pain gun. It's a pain gun.
No, I work with I work with a pen and.
No. One thing you need one of these tools. If you put that in setting and put that on there, the pain will go away. That's
one thing. Electronic.
Electronic. It's like a stun gun. And if you want to buy one, I have some. You can send it message to me. I can come back to talk to you afterward. No problem. But really,
why? What's the matter with it? It's never happened before.
It's because you're using your finger, but you must be using thumb more to hold the painting brush the way you're holding at the bottom to support the painting brush. And that's why over the years you have overused it. Now it's affecting your it's like a kind of arthritis. Your joint, it's getting in the joint. It's like early stage. Obviously, you do a lot of painting, a lot of stretching, all that. That's what causing the problem. That's my understanding of it.
And is there no way I can get rid of it?
If you buy this, you'll get rid of it, I'm telling you. This will help you. It costs 15 to 16 pounds something, including postage.
Yeah, but hang on. What do I do with it?
You just put a battery in it. I'll show you. We can do FaceTime, and I can show you exactly what to do, where the thumb to put in, and your pain will go away. You need that definitely because you're painting all the time. So you need something to make sure your thumb's not getting problem with your arthritis with your thumb. You know. Also take turmeric in night time in hot water. That will help as well.
Yeah, I eat a lot of turmeric, fresh turmeric.
Good, excellent, well done.
And also I do I have hot Epsom salt bath at night.
That's it. Also, you can soak your finger in the salted water as well. That might help as well. Salted water.
Yeah, doing Epsom salts.
Yeah, that's for bath. Yes, that's for the whole body for relaxing. Yes, that's
I
good
put
idea.
my whole body in and feet and
perfect.
everything. And then
But
I
really-
sit and sweat
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
I
But I
sit
think-
for 2 hours in the bathroom, covered with towels and sweat.
Okay. But I think it because the painting, that's what's causing your thumb to click. That's what's causing it. It could be fixed if you take this one, it will fix it for you. I can guarantee. Otherwise, money back. I'll give you money back. It then fixes it.
I don't know how to listen. I don't know how to do all this business on how to send money and all that. I don't know how. I'm 81 now, and my friend that normally helps me is away for 2 weeks.
Doesn't matter. You send me the address. I'll post you one. You can pay the money afterward. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but how do I
Do
get
you
in
know
touch with
Bhanuben?
you?
Do you know Bhanuben?
Which class do you attend usually?
In the South London.
No, I'm Central London, Sai Baba.
Oh, you're in Central London.
Yeah, Central London. But what I could do is I do with Nuggin. I do class with Nuggin on Monday and Tuesday.
So tell him to send me your address and I'll post you the pen. No problem.
All right.
And then we'll
And then
sort
I
the money.
can
We
I
can sort-
can
we
then
sort-
transfer. I go to the bank, you see,
No,
and
no, we can
then
do that.
transfer.
That's okay. That's no issue. Let's get your pain away first. That's more important first. We'll sort the money
Okay.
out afterward. That's no problem. Thank you very much.
Sam.
Thank you. My
Very
pleasure.
grateful.
No, my
Thank
pleasure.
you, Sam.
Anybody else want any question? Everybody's happy. Good.
Yeah,
That's-
thank you,
And
Sawanji.
my
Thank you.
heart goes out to your darling wife, who
Thank
I
you very
love
much.
very much.
Thank you very much. Oh my yes. Thank you once again.
And she knows how much I love her.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Shravanji. Thank you.
Thank you, Purnima. Thank you. Thank you for all the people supporting Minaji, Bharti, Thakul Bhai.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sawanji.
Are you on the island? That looks like the island. Are you at home or on the island?
I'm in sunny Glasgow. In my house.
In
This is my
Glasgow.
house.
And do you ever do any work in Glasgow? Any healing work?
No, but I don't. My time is free. I'm not healing. I'm not healer. I'm just a brother and sister. You are all like a family. I can help
No,
anybody.
what I mean is, do you do any private?
No, I
if
do
I could-
free. I don't charge for anything. Anybody wants anything, I'll do it free of charge. No problem.
I'm just a friend that is so ill, and I just wished, but I can only pray for him.
I know.
And I
It's
thought
like-
maybe anyway. I just I'm very sad when I have offered to help people, and they 10
don't-
years ago, and
don't
they're
listen.
getting worse and worse. And then I
know.
thought, well, maybe you could help them in
But
some
the
way.
problem in life is Swami is given his life to live to 100. And what happens is once you reach 100, everybody else passes away. You're left on your own. That's the problem. Nothing we can do about it. But now
Yeah.
we're all doing pranayam. We're all going to live longer. I know I'm going to live to 100. And that's why I'm giving you the secret of how to live long and healthy. And that's what Swami is teaching in.
Can I ask one thing? I swim and I like diving in the water. Do you think that's not good for my brain to dive in first? Because I love that.
If you love it, must be good for you. When you do whatever you enjoy, but just health and safety is important. Just be careful
What you were
that you don't
talking
hurt
about
yourself.
in the morning, I go into my cold bath from the night before, feet first,
That's
and
excellent.
that's good for you to put the feet in the cold
That's
water,
it.
right?
Not your head first. Feet first is better.
Feet first. Okay, Saira.
No, thank you very much.
So
thank you.
much.
No, nice.
Thank
Nice
you
talking.
very much, Ravanji.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely rest of the time. And if you
Yeah.
want to watch the Swamiji this evening, after 10 o'clock, is the program about the thing. If you want to see it, no problem. Thank you, Kashmira ji, and
Om
thank you,
Sharanji.
Prabhuji, for the support.
Om Sharanji.
Sharanji, thank you.
Om Sharanji.
Thank you very much.
So tomorrow morning, the chair yoga, everybody sitting in the chair and doing the yoga, something similar to today exercise, but then these are important part of exercise to promote health, your vagus nerve, your nitric oxide, and so on. Take care. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Chitalji. Om.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Ram.
Bye. Bye.
Om.
Bye.
Om.
Bye.
Now I need to go and cook my dinner. I need something to eat now. I need my food.
Me too.
What are you going to cook
Bon
tonight?
appetit.
Yeah.
Nothing. I've got frozen stuff. Just put that in the fridge and cook it and then eat that. That's all I'm going to do. Sometime.
Okay. Bye.
Thank
Press
you
the
very much.
button.
यहाँ आ जाइए हमारे साथ